Bring your curiosity. Let's see where it leads.
Episode 21. Doors that don't exist. Sometimes I think about doors. Not the ordinary kind. Not the ones you open to a room, a street, or a hallway. I mean the doors that don't exist. The doors that hint at a life we never lived. Choices we never made. Worlds we almost stepped into, but never did. And yet, we can still feel them. We can see their outlines in our imagination. We can sense the passageway to a reality that might have been. These doors are everywhere if you look for them. In the streets you walk down, in the buildings you pass, even in the quiet corners of your mind. A stranger's smile, a decision you didn't take, a word you didn't say, each one can feel like a doorway. And when you notice it, the world shivers with possibility. Sometimes it's exhilarating. Sometimes it's heartbreaking. A reminder that life is infinitely more complex than the path you're on. There's a strange beauty in liminality, the space between doors, between choices, between what is and what could have been. Think of those moments when you're standing at a crossroads in life, unsure which path to take. Or the fleeting pause between sleep and dreams, when anything could appear. These are the thresholds of existence. The invisible doors that open only in reflection, in imagination, in memory. And then there's the quiet ache of the doors we never opened. What if I had taken the job? What if I had said yes? What if I had stayed or left? The universe doesn't give answers. Those doors remain closed. Or maybe they were never really there to begin with. And yet we feel them. We carry them with us, like shadows of ourselves in alternate realities. But here's the thing. Doors that don't exist are also gifts. They remind us that the mind is a landscape of infinite possibilities. They teach us creativity. They show us that life is bigger than the narrow path we see in front of us. When we notice these doors, we're not trapped by them. We're invited to wander, to explore, to imagine countless ways a life can unfold. Even if we never step through, just knowing they exist, or could exist, is enough to make the world feel a little wider, a little stranger, a little more magical. So maybe it's okay to stand in front of doors that don't exist, to feel the pull, the mystery, the longing, because in the recognition of these invisible thresholds, we discover something profound. Life is never just one path. It's a labyrinth, a dreamscape, a puzzle of doors, some real, some imagined, all part of the infinite story of being.